this is Calabrios! Heavy F, IBO, WBA, WBO, heavyweight champion, Wladimir Klitschko, he's, and WBA, heavyweight champion Wladimir-Povetkin, have reportedly agreed to terms for a fight October defeat at the Olympiyski in Moscow, Russia. Now, the negotiations dragged out for months before, the two sides finally agreed to making the fight happen. There was a bunch of money on the table for the fight, too much money on the table for the fight not to happen, basically, That's how it went down, and, the fight will pit two former Olympic gold medalists, Wladimir, the Ukrainian gold medalist, and Povetkin, the Russian gold medalist, against each other in Moscow. Wladimir liked the idea of the fight being staged in Moscow because they and Russian and Ukrainian fans would be able to come see the fight. Wladimir has been mostly fighting in Germany since turning pro in '96, and so this will be an opportunity for him to be seen by his Russian fans. Povetkin is 6'2", 225, has held the WBA title since 2011, but his promoters have been pretty selective in the opponents he's faced since he won the belt. Povetkin has beaten the following heavyweights since he picked up the title. That's Seam Rahman, Andrzej Wojcicki, Marco Huck, and Cedric Boswell. So Rahman and Boswell are both in their 40s. Huck is a cruiserweight, and Wojcicki had never fought anyone in the first year before he's selected by Povetkin's promoters to fight him. Now, Povetkin has been a match more like a fringe contender than the world champion. It's going to be interesting to see how well he does against a good fighter like Wladimir, considering how poor Povetkin looked in his narrow win over Huck last year. It's likely that Povetkin will be toyed with and then knocked out by Wladimir. Now, Wladimir, he hasn't done much with his career since his big win over David Haye 2 years ago. It's been one easy fight after another. It's unknown why Wladimir hasn't taken on better heavyweights. He could easily have given Haye a rematch. But that would certainly have been a better fight than the guys that Wladimir has faced since his win over Haye. Wladimir has faced and beaten the following heavyweights since his win over Haye, which are Jean-Marc Norrick, Tony Thompson, Marius Watch, and Francesco Pianetta. Those were all mixed matches and not interesting fights to watch. The Wladimir vs. Povetkin fight should interest you. But America's a different story. American hardcore boxing fans have seen in Povetkin fight, and they'll likely not see this as a competitive fight. Now, HBO could possibly show the Wladimir-Povetkin fight in the US, but it's difficult to imagine casual boxing fans showing much interest in this fight because Povetkin's unknown with these fans. Wladimir has had too many boring mismatches when his fights have been televised in the US.